Hey friends, hope you guys are doing well and are following my previous lectures well. So on the very popular demand of all of you, we have finally started the geography part of SEBA class 10. আমি already at a video বনালো geography class 10 or we have specifically started the chapter 4 of geography of class 10, which is talking about geography of Assam, because it was greatly requested by many people in comments and also on Instagram and on my email. Therefore we started this at a video already hoy goise. First part of the fourth chapter of geography of class 10 SEBA has already been done. Jodi tumaloke soa nai he video to go, please sai lua. You can find a link to that video in the description box, because if you do not watch that video, does not make any sense by watching this particular video. A video to sai eku labh nai jodi yar agor video to tumaloke soa nai. So please go and check it out from the description box. So in the previous video we saw that geography can be divided into several parts. We saw how it can be divided into physical geography, how it can be divided into human geography, and how it can be divided to economic geography, etc. So in the previous video, we already looked we looked very briefly about the physical geography of Assam, where we saw what is the location of Assam, what is the geographical extent of Assam, what is the total population of Assam, etc., etc. What is the longitudinal and what is the latitudinal extent of Assam. All those things have been already covered. In the physical geography also, we took a very brief look in the previous video, where we looked into a particular chart, we looked into a particular table, where we got an idea about what is the kind of population shift that has been happening in Assam. Ami dekhilu je population in Assam has mostly been shifting from rural areas to urban areas. So literacy rate is increasing in Assam. So this particular video, we will begin with looking at the shift in population. The urbanization of population or the relocation of population is going to be the basic concept of this particular video, right? So if you haven't subscribed to this channel already, please go and subscribe to this channel and do turn on the notification so that you do not miss any of our upcoming videos. So as a result of this gradual shift of population from rural areas to urban areas, is a rural area population to dinok dine je komi ahise Assam ar urban area population to je dinok dine bahi goi ase, and urbanization, a gradual urbanization that is happening in Assam. As a result of it, what is happening is that some of the towns in Assam are increasing in population very rapidly. For example, Guwahati, for example Silchar in Barak Valley, for example Dibrugarh in Brahmaputra Valley. These are some of the towns which are rapidly increasing in terms of population of the people. Okay, so as a result of it, what is happening is that the towns of Assam can now be divided into two broad categories. Okay, group A towns or class 1 towns and class 2 towns. So according to the 2011 census, I'm repeating it once again that we have been concerned with the 2011 census only for so far for this particular chapter. I mean 2011 census upon base kori gutei amar video to banaisu, plus তোমালোকৰ গোটেই সিলেবাসটো তোমালোকৰ গোটেই ক্লাস 10 সোশ্যাল সায়েন্স জিওগ্ৰাফি সিলেবাসটো ডিপেন্ড কৰিছে 2011 সেন্সাসৰ ওপৰত। ওকে, প্ৰত্যেক 10 বছৰ মূৰে মূৰে এটা সেন্সাস হয়। 2021 ত এটা সেন্সাস দিও আছে। After 2021 census, things are going to change, but that is not going to form part of your syllabus. তোমালোক তেতিয়ালৈকে already class 11 pabagoi, right? So the idea is that the 2011 census, according to 2011 census, there are 7 first class towns in Assam and there are 6 second class towns in Assam. Okay, you can see that particular thing in the screen, the chart which I have taken from your textbook, page number 64 of the textbook of SEBA. So dia says that some of the class 1 towns are Guwahati, Silchar, Dibrugarh, Jorhat, Nagaon, Tinsukia, Tezpur, right? And some of the class 2 cities are like Dhubri, Diffu, North Lakhimpur, Karimganj, Sibsagar, Gwalpara, etc. So what is the criteria? What is the phenomenon that is determining class 1 towns and class 2 towns? So according to census reports, it says that Jikhon town, in any town where population is more than 1 lakh is called a class 1 city, right? Or jot population is more than 50,000 but less than 1 lakh, that particular town is called a class 2 town, right? So কথাটো হৈছে 1 lakh population jar ase, 1 lakh বা 1 লাখতকে ওপৰত যাৰ population আছে হেবিলাক class 1 city, হেবিলাক class 1 town। আৰু যত population 50,000 তকে বেছি আছে কিন্তু 1 লাখতকৈ কম আছে হেবিলাক হৈছে class 2 city। So ekedorone, for example, we have class 2 cities like Dhubri, we have class 2 cities like Diffu. Because in 2011 census the population of Dhubri was 65,756. G2 ami dekhisu je it is more than 50,000 but it is less than 1 lakh. Next important topic for examination in our syllabus or in this chapter of our syllabus is called the trend of population growth, right? Trend of population growth মানে হৈছে population to যে অসমত বাঢ়ি আছে, population to সব জায়গাতে mostly we see population is a very dynamic concept, right? Dynamic concept অর্থ কি হৈছে যে population to কেতিয়াও fix না থাকে, population কেতিয়াবা বাঢ়ে কেতিয়াবা কমে, right? যেনেকে for example we saw that the population in rural areas is reducing but the population in urban areas is increasing. So this is what is meant by the dynamic nature of population, right? মানুহৰ নম্বৰ মানুহৰ সংখ্যাটো কেতিয়াও ফিক্স হৈ নাথাকে, হেতু ইন ব্ৰড লেভেল আমি যদি চাওঁ হেতু সদায় বাঢ়ি গৈ থাকে, কিন্তু যদি জিওগ্ৰাফিকেল এৰিয়া হিচাপত চাওঁ হেতু কোনবা এৰিয়াত কমি থাকে, কোনবা এৰিয়াত বাঢ়ি থাকে। So if we are to look at the trend of population in Assam, we can say that there has been a consistent and there has been a gradual growth in population of Assam, right? We have the census records of 1901 and we also have the census records of 2011. And if we look at the census records of both these years, or all the census records that has been taken place throughout 1901 to 2011, we will see that population has very gradually and very systematically grown in Assam. So this particular topic we need to look at the trend of population growth. population to কেনেকৈ ধৰণে বাঢ়িছে, কোন জায়গাত population to বাঢ়িছে, কোন এৰিয়াত population to বাঢ়িছে, আৰু কেনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ এটা diversity population আমাৰ অসমত। So if we look at the chart that is provided here on the screen, we can find that the population of Assam in the year 1901 was 32,89,680, which was equivalent to 1.38% of the India's total population. And if we now go on looking to the next years 1911, 21, 31, if we keep going down, we find that population has very gradually increased in Assam in every 10 years. In every census we find that the population has gradually increased. But if we look at 1941 and we compare it with 1901, we see that in the initial 40 years the population had almost doubled in India, right? The population in 1941 increased to 66,94,719 from 32,89,680 in 1901. So we can say that in these 40 years the population of Assam had almost doubled in number, right? And then if we continue looking at the chart and if we go on seeing in 1941 though, so the population of Assam it went up to 2.1% of the total population of India. আমি দেখিবলৈ পাইছো যে 1941 পাছত 1941 to 1951 যেটো 10টা বছৰ আছিল, সেই 10 বছৰৰ পপুলেশনটো more or less in a constant rate বাঢ়িলে, right? So 6 লাখ 6.5 লাখ পপুলেশন 1941 আছিলে, তাৰ পৰা বাঢ়ি around 8 লাখ 8.5 লাখ পপুলেশন হল 1951 এই 10 বছৰ। সো আমি যদি চাওঁ সেই যেটো ডেকাডেল গ্ৰোথ বুলি যেটো কৈছে যে প্ৰিভিয়াস 10 ইয়াৰৰ কম্পাৰিজনত কিমান বাঢ়িছে, আমি যদি দেখো 1941 পৰা 1951 ৰ ভিতৰত গ্ৰোথটো খুব স্লো হৈছিল, right? Then again, if we look at the population growth from 1951 onwards and we see it in 1951 to 1961 decade and 1961 to 1971 decade, we then see a very rapid rise in population, right? We see population increasing at almost 35% every 10 years. Okay, 1951 or jiman asil tatke 35% man population 1961 or bahi gol, 1961 or jiman population tatke akko 35% man 1971 on bahi gol. So we can say that age to period to us in 1951 to 1971, this period had seen a very huge number of migration from the neighboring places of Assam. Thing about change or say the dynamic nature of population is that there are some regions which leads to increase or decrease in population. What are those regions? Those are increase in birth rate, decrease in death rate, or say increase or decrease in migration. গটিকে যদি বার্থ রেটটো বাঢ়ে তেনেহলে পপুলেশনটো বাঢ়াৰ চান্স থাকে, যদি ডেথ ৰেটটো কমি যায় তেনেহলে পপুলেশনটো তেতিয়াও বাঢ়াৰ চান্স থাকে, আৰু যদি মাইগ্ৰেশনটো বাঢ়ি যায় from the nearby areas তেনেহলে পপুলেশনটো বাঢ়ি যোৱাৰ এটা চান্স থাকে। So increase in population can take place due to these following reasons, right? An increase in birth rate and decrease in death rate and then increase in migration rate. So ami jodi saw, we can attribute the rise in migration to a great extent for increase in population in the year 1900 and from 1951 to 1971, when in 1971 Bangladesh had become an independent. There were several conditions within Pakistan itself which had led to a huge number of people migrating from eastern Pakistan of that time, you know, prior to 1971 it was called Eastern Pakistan. So we know that there were several conditions existing within Pakistan itself which had led to a shift of a huge number of huge population from East Pakistan to the neighboring states of India, for example West Bengal and Assam, and as a result of it we can say that the population growth has been extremely high in the period between 1951 and 1971. But we see that after 1971, from 1971 onwards, when the population, the growth of population in comparison to the growth of population in 1951 to 1971 had considerably gone down. I mean, কম বুলি ক'ব নোৱাৰো, কিন্তু considerably কম হৈ গ'ল 1951 পৰা 1971 ভিতৰত যেটো growth in population আছিলে 35 বা 34% তাতকৈ অলপমান কম হৈ গ'ল. It went to around 23% and 24% in every 10 years. So for example, whatever was the population in 1971, it grew at around 23-24% by 1981, and whatever was the population of 1981, তাতকৈ আকৌ 1991 23-24% মান বাঢ়িবলৈ দেখা পালো আমি যে the growth was around 23 to 24%. Finally, if we now look at the 2011 census records, and if we compare it with regard to the 2001 census record, that is the decadal growth from 2001 to 2011, we can say was somewhere around 17% in Assam, right? 2001 ত যিমান population আছিল তাতকে almost 17% মান population to 2011 ত বাঢ়িলে. So as a result of it, today in 2011 census, we see that the population of Assam went to somewhere around 3 crore 12 lakhs. So you can see in the chart for the exact data, and as a result of it, the population of Assam is now standing at around 2.58 to 2.6% of the total population of the country. And as a result of it, we see that the population density in Assam has gone to somewhere around 398 people per square kilometer. Looking at the growth in population, looking at the numbers of the growth in population of Assam, we will now look at the causes or some of the reasons behind the increasing population in Assam. We had already seen a few minutes back in this video that there are several reasons for growth in population. One is natural reasons and another is the migration. So natural reasons ki asile, we had already seen that it can either be a high birth rate or it can be a low death rate. And other factor is migration. Migration is a very important factor. So in case of Assam, we can say that migration has been a very relevant concept, a relevant topic, a relevant issue, and we see that increase in population in Assam can to a great extent be attributed to this issue of migration from other places. So because the birth rate and death rate of a particular place, for example Assam, is not going to be very different from the birth rate and death rate that is existing across India in common. But if we see the population growth in Assam and we compare it with the population growth all India between 1951 to 2001, we see that the population of entire India's population had grew to somewhere around 185%. But if we look at the growth of population in Assam from between 1951 to 2001, we see that the growth is 232%. So we see that there is almost 40 to 50% more increase in population in Assam as compared to the entire population growth average of the entire country. So as a result of it, we see that there must definitely have been a migration issue in this particular increase in population, because birth rate and death rate, we believe, your textbook also is saying that the birth rate and death rate will be more or less equal for entire country, for all the people in the country. এনেকুৱাটো হ'ব নোৱাৰে যে অসমত বেছিকৈ মানুহ জন্ম হৈ আছে, অসমত মানুহ কমকৈ মৰি আছে, আৰু ইণ্ডিয়াৰ বাকী জেগাবিলাকত মানুহ কমকৈ জন্ম হৈছে আৰু মানুহ বেছিকৈ মৰি আছে. So migration is a very important issue regarding the increase in population in Assam. With the development of science and technology, with the development of medical facilities, we can also attribute that the death rate in any country or in any place is going to reduce. সেই একটা কথাই অসমতো হৈছে যে অসমতো because of the improvement in health facilities and improvement of health care for people, আমি দেখিছোঁ যে death rate to কম হৈছে. So that also is one of the reason for increasing in population in Assam. We have so far looked at the increase in population in Assam throughout 1901 to 2011, and we also tried to look at some of the reasons and some of the causes which might have led to the increase or rise, say rapid rise in population in Assam. In next videos, we are going to look at the diversity of population that is existing in Assam, and we are also going to look at the distribution of population across various places in Assam, across various districts or various towns in Assam. So I'd like to request you to please subscribe to this channel if you haven't done it already for more videos, and do turn on the notification and do stay tuned for our next video. Thank you.